Hi team, this is Kathy Taylor, Gold Ambassador. I just wanted to give you a very quick introduction to some of the probably the most frequently used items on the new back office. Just some real basic things, all right? So we're gonna start off here. I'm just gonna share my screen so you can see what I'm seeing. Okay, so this is the place that you log into your back office. You're gonna wanna put your username and password in here. And I changed my username and password for the sake of this video. If I can remember what I changed it to. So I'm not divulging any personal information here. And then we click login. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of information on here, but for simplicity's sake today, we're just going to look at two main things, shopping and reports, because that's the things that most ambassadors will need to use, especially initially. So under shopping here, this is where we're going to place our orders, change or alter our backup order, and also where we can track our orders. So if we wanted to shop for some Plexus products, we're running low on things, we're going to go to the shopping cart. And I love how they have this on here all graphically now. So we're going to pick what we want to add to our shopping cart. Most popular is the triplex combo, so let's say we wanted to order that. I'm just going to put quantity 1. I'm going to add it to my cart. And then you'll see up at the top here in my cart, there's a little number 1 button. I'm saying that there's one thing in my cart. Now we can continue to shop by going here to like clicking on other combos or weight loss or whatever, and we can find other products that way. I think the easiest way to do it is once you have something in your shopping cart, you can click on that shopping cart. And it takes you slowly. Today my internet's a little bit slow. Always have to review the return policy for ambassadors and for customers on there, which I love that they are emphasizing that now, to your shopping cart. And then if you scroll down, there's this quick add to cart. This is an awesome way to shop quickly for the things you want. So let's say I wanted to add some X factor there. I could start typing X factor, and it's going to pull up options of things with an X, which is a lot of things in Plexus. I'm going to type a little bit more. There we go. I can add an X factor. I can add the X factor. Let's say I want the chewables for my kids. I'm going to add those. Let's say I want 2 of those. I can just go here and add 2. So I love how quick and easy this is, and the whole time it's adding up what your PV will be there at the bottom in green, and also what the cost will be. You can, if you change your mind and decide you only want 1, you can do that. It will automatically update it for you. If you change your mind, you don't want the X factor altogether, exit out. So it's just really quick and simple, which I like. Also here in your cart, you can change what email you want your invoice sent to. You can change your payment information here by clicking edit. And this is an old credit card too, so don't worry about that. And you can edit where you want it to ship to each time as well. So once you've got what you want, you're going to click on checkout. And it will have you go through. You'll have to add the verification code for your credit card each time. So make sure you add that, hit save, and then you'll be able to check out. So that's how you would do a basic purchase in the middle of the month. If you wanted to, I'm going to go and take this out of here. Once you've placed an order, and you want to see when it's coming, you can go here to shopping again, go down to order and package tracking. And you can view past orders here, and it will tell you if it's been shipped or not. Right here it says shipped. Eventually we will have package tracking information that will pop up here for me. I can also click on my invoice, go back and print it, see what I ordered. So I really like that. Okay, the last thing under shopping here is your backup order. So in order to be commission qualified with Plexus, you have to have a backup order in place that's worth at least 100 PV, and you have to have 100 PV or more a month in either purchases or sales with your customers. So here's my backup order. I have backup order option 9. I honestly don't even remember what that is because my backup order is never shipped. So if we wanted to change this, there's a couple of things we can do. First of all, right here at the top, it tells me if my auto ship is conditional or unconditional. Conditional means that it will only ship if I am not already over 100 PV at the date that I have it set to ship, which right now, I'm trying to see, on day 25 of each month. And I can edit that right here. So I love you can edit everywhere on this, which makes it really easy. So let's say that this is set to unconditional. I want to change it. The only way to do that would be to cancel this auto ship order and add a new one. My recommendation to you would be to add the new backup order first and then cancel one of them. So I'm going to show you how to add a new backup order. Click there, and the first thing it's going to ask you is, do you want it unconditional or conditional? So I'm going to say I want it conditional. Then it's going to ask me to decide what backup order option I want. So there's a whole bunch of backup order options on here. Or you can add a la carte until you get to 100 PV. If you pick one of these backup order options, you're for sure over 100 PV. So I'm just going to pick this one. And it will show you what the PV is and what your price will be. And I'll say, great, add that to the cart. Then I go to the cart. Or to check out. I pick what day of the month I want that to go. I'm going to edit that. I want that to go on the 20th. I'm just making one up. Submit. Yes, I want it to submit on or process on the 20th. And yay, there's my new backup order. Just like so. And then all I would need to do in order to keep this is very important, this last step. You have to hit save changes. Otherwise, it doesn't save it. See, I just went through all of that, but right now, if I were to go back to my backup orders and start over again, it's going to go back to my old one because I didn't save changes. So you always want to make sure you save changes. Okay, the last thing I want to show you guys, now that you know how to get your products, is reports. There are a whole bunch of reports here. It might seem overwhelming at first, but there's just a few things that I think are important when you're first starting. The first one is your member summary report. I can't talk. And there's a whole bunch of information on here, and it is really cool. As you get further into your business, you want to analyze things. The important thing to know is if you scroll down this page at the bottom, here is your customer report. If you click on this little gray box down here, it will pull up your customer report. I'm not going to pull up mine because I don't want to, again, put anybody's information out there. But once you do pull that up, you can click on any of your customers' names, and you can look at their past order history, their contact information. It's really awesome. It's a great tool. The other report that you'll probably use, this graphic tree report, is just kind of a cool representation of, kind of a visual representation of your entire team. And then the other one you'll probably use a lot is this detailed genealogy report. This is not something you'll use at the beginning, but once your team starts to grow, you will. Again, I don't want to show information, so I'm just going to kind of scroll quick. See, can you see that there are blue, green, and white lines? The blue lines just mean that they've been an ambassador for more than a month. Green lines mean that they're a brand new ambassador this month. A white line means that they are an ambassador who may still be ordering product, but they're no longer active. It means they have their backup order off and or are not ordering 100 PV worth of product. So anyway, that's not a report you'll use right at the beginning, but as your team grows, make sure you talk with your upline about how to sort and really utilize that tool because it's a great tool. Then the last report on here is the commission summary. This is where you can go to find out how much you've been paid, your financial reports. It's kind of all skewed because not all of the information has come over from the old office yet. And I'm just going to, again, for personal information, just scroll on quick. Boop. So you can see all your paychecks down below there, where I just scrolled fast. One more time. Boop. Okay. That's where your paychecks are. And to the left where the dates are listed, you can click on any of the dates and it will pull up the detailed information about that paycheck. Dashboard is how you get back to your main page. So that is just a really quick overview of some of the important things you need to know where they are in your back office. Also, this is important, training. Sorry, I did want to mention training. Corporate's putting out a whole bunch of great new training videos, and they are all right back here. And you can, as you watch them, you can check them off, and then you know what training you've done. And then on the main dashboard, the other thing that's really important to know, for those of you who sometimes had trouble getting the emails that were coming up from corporate, or who maybe the emails keep ending up in your junk mail and you're not getting the messages from corporate office, right in the middle of your screen, there's the Plexus Corporate News, and all of the messages coming out from corporate will be right there for you. So that's all I've got for you today. Hopefully that will help some of you out. If you have more questions, feel free to ask myself or your upline. And I really do feel like this is going to be a fabulous tool. As I've got getting in there and playing a little bit more with the reports. It's amazing the things that we can do now with our new back office. So I'm super excited, and I know it's a little bit of a transition to learn something new, but it's going to be awesome. So let us know if you have any questions. Have a good night.